quick while we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a sec. Let's get this lighting proper for your viewing enjoyment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, Hydra Man, your Slipknot fan of Battle Rap, here helping you catch up on Battle Rap. This weekend. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. It's popping this weekend. But, because we got the Ultimate Madness 3 that's popping off this weekend. Now, I gotta say, I have to say, this episode that we got tonight, I just want to specifically talk about a couple of things. You know what I mean? One of them being ghostwriting. But besides that, I want to touch up on some things right now. Right now, my tablet is a little bit malfunctioned. It fell a couple times, and I'm gonna need some of your help, people. If you're willing to help me, I'm willing to help you. You know what I mean? For all those that follow me, I follow you, and all that great stuff and all that good stuff. Right now, throwing my cash app, Venmo and stuff, PayPal. You know what I mean? For any people that are willing to help support me. Right now, my tablet is malfunctioning. I'm gonna need a new tablet soon, or to repair this one. Hopefully, I could try to get this repaired, but it's a couple $100 to get it repaired. But I'm hoping that I could go ahead and just buy another tablet so I can replace this one. But besides that, throw my Cash App up there, throw my Venmo and my PayPal for all you beautiful ladies and gentlemen out there in the YouTube, Facebook, and of course, you beautiful people out there in caffeine. Yeah. Because right now, I'm struggling right now. You know what I mean? My tablet's a little messed up, but it's okay. You know what I mean? We can move forward. As long as we can move forward, we good. But anyway, got that to the side. I just want to let y'all people know right now that, yo, this weekend is popping off, but I definitely want to talk about ghostwriting. Yes, people, this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a few years, and I think this is the right time to talk about it. I want to dim the lights a little bit. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me see. It actually got brighter. Huh? Anyway, let me try and dull it down. Let's see. It's all right. It's all right. Got a little shadowy effect. All right, that's cool. I like that. It's not bad. But anyway, ghostwriting. Ghostwriting in particular is one thing that we in the battle rap community should not accept, period. I'm not going to throw my hat on none of that. Not going to roll up my sleeves or none of that. Why? Because of the simple fact this is, you know what? I should roll up my sleeves because this is a topic that needs to be talked about straight up. But I'm not going to roll my sleeves on it. We just going to get right into it. I personally think because of all that all right. Let's go all the way back to writers, to all the original writers. Let's go back. Back in the day, hip hop. What's that out in the dark? Anyway, but hip hop back in the day was all about originality, being different, not being like everybody else. Just being original, and if there was some similarity between you and somebody else or whatever, or somebody else, and however, there was always uh um it was never a dissing type of thing, or it was never I'm biting this whole style. And no, the likeness of this person sounding like this other person, it was not common back in the day. But when it happened, it was never anything negative. It was always like, wow, you sound like how I used to sound, or you sound like my flow, so on and so forth. I like that, bro. Sometimes it could be complimentary. It could be compliment, complimented. The fact that my style complements your style, it's so similar. in many aspects, bars or whatever. It happens, but we should always look at something like that as something organic, organically happening. That, wow, we got introduced, and wow, there's so many similarities in our rapping and so. All right, cool, word. But when the time comes, after all those years of being people being different in their writing styles and all that creativity, all the blood, sweat, and tears that came to, what it came to be, their writing, how they were, the mere fact of the potential that exuded, all that was just formed because of how they were in their originality at not accepting bars or any writing from anybody else, just their own. And if they took any input from anybody else, it was never taking full bars or whole. They created some. Oh, I never thought about that. I I could probably write like a whole like verse or something like that, playing off that one little idea. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. But never like, yo, I'm gonna take that whole entire rhyming pattern and I'm gonna just do it and write that exact same word. What? Or oh my god, there's so many negative things that comes with this ghostwriting stuff that to we need to stamp the fact that we don't need it. The men and women in battle rap don't need it. Straight up. And for those that do need it, maybe you shouldn't be here. I'm sorry. I myself, Hydro Man, will throw my hat out there for the people to know, yes, I am willing to battle. But I'm not going to take no bars from nobody. I'm going to write my stuff. Just like you, men and women out there. If you have your own stuff, you're gonna write your own stuff. You're gonna keep your own stuff. You're gonna make sure that you have your stuff on lock. Because the other person, my goodness, just thinking about this, it pisses me off. Maybe I shouldn't say that word, or anyway. But it really throws me for a whole loop of just like constantly thinking like, yo, what is this? Why is this even here? And you know what? Let's get rid of it. For anybody that says that they are ghostwriters, I don't think that they should say anything at all that they are ghostwriters. I think, just like everybody else is saying, maybe they should keep it to themselves. I think so too. You know what I mean? But if they come out of the woodwork and be like, yo, I'm a ghostwriter, I've been ghostwriter for da 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 da, it just makes it spoils everything that's been going on for the past couple years that battle rap has been rising back up. Maybe for the past like 4 years, you know what I mean? Since the champion of the year thing has been going on, it's brought people to actually, it's brought initiative for a lot of people to, come out the woodwork and actually, do something. You know what I mean? That's why for the past like 4 years, we've been getting a lot of good battles. They haven't been dropped on YouTube, but hey, that's another argument for another time. You know what I mean? Maybe we have gotten a little bit too greedy, wanting to have stuff drop on YouTube all the time. You know what I mean? We get enough interviews and stuff like that. But hey, we the fans, we do want to see battles. So hey, if y'all want to drop some battles URL on YouTube, hey, holla at your homie right here, Hydra Man. I got quite a few battles that I think that, it would be, some pretty good battles to see the light of day, like maybe Ice Pack, Young Ill versus Khan. Did they have a one rounder or did they have a whole 3 rounds? I don't know. I heard about it, but you know what? I'd like to see it if it did happen. Did it happen? It did happen? No? It did happen? Okay, then I would like to see that on YouTube. It's supposed to be a classic, right? But anyway, let's move from that. You know what I mean? I think I'm over here just checking stuff, you know what I mean, on the computer and on the tablet. I think we need to let go of this whole ghostwriting thing right now. There's so much negative energy out there right now that we need to throw out there some positive energy. Throw out there a counterbalance of all this negative energy that's out there. There's too much right now. There's there's too many things that's going out there, that's going wrong out there in the world right now. There's too many things. And because of that, we need to focus on what we need to focus on. Us. Try to be one with ourselves so that we can walk out the door peacefully and walk out there with a head on our shoulders and a mind frame that we could at least, you know what I mean, try to make everything else that's happening out here be a better thing instead of all this killings and stuff. Like, there's just so much bad that's going on right now. We need to unify, people. We need to unify and focus on a better tomorrow, because right now things are really bad out there. Things are really bad. People are driving recklessly. There's so much. But bringing it back home, ghostwriting it shouldn't exist in battle rap. I personally think. But since it exists, people want to be like, all these different things about, about the whole ghostwriting thing. Oh, well, you know what? There are some good things about the ghostwriting thing because, it'll help a certain person, get confident with their own writing so that when they actually write their own stuff, they'll be more confident and have a better, like, no, I don't care. If anything, do that all in silence, all in the privacy of your own little closet or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear about it, hear whispers or that come out of you like, yo, I bought like $500 worth of bars like, a few years ago, but you know what I mean, because I needed the help. But you know what I mean, now that I'm who I am, I don't need that no more. I've been writing and da da da. Like, people are gonna look at you like, yo, what is wrong with you? You took other people's bar, you bought bars from other people, or you had somebody write for you? You know what? We have to focus. You hear this? Focus. We need to focus on the point that we are original, we are different, we are abstract, we are different than everybody else. I'm an individual just like you're an individual, and so on and so forth. You have a different mind frame just like I have a different mind frame, and so on and so forth. We have different thoughts and wave patterns. What makes you think that your stuff is gonna be the best for me and showcase my talent if every single thing you're saying is what you would say, but everything that I would say would be this, you know what I mean? Like, I would write it this way. Why would I take everything it what you want me to say? I should just be like, you know what, that's cool, whatever, but I'm not gonna use that. Like really? Like, why you want to come at me trying to give me things that's gonna help me? Like, you know what? If anything, you should have enough faith that I am talented enough in my writing that I won't need to holler at you, contact you, or anybody else at all. Because the potential and the talent is within me. One person, me, I'm the one who's writing this stuff. So let me be. Let me work on my stuff. I don't need you telling me, yo, I got this, I got that. Like, no, no, no. If anything, be supportive. Stand there and be like, yo, man, that's what's up, man. Keep going. Be supportive. Of course, if you hear something from your friend or whatever, don't be a yes man. Don't be a yes man and be like, yeah, man, that's hot. Keep going, keep going. You got this. You're gonna body him with that. knowing that it's probably trash or something. I understand, hearing each other's bars and letting each other know, hey, since we are like-minded people, I don't think you should use that bar. That just sounds outdated. Like I could understand if one of my friends tells me, yo, that bar is outdated, you shouldn't use that. If I have enough faith in my talent, that shouldn't even arise. It shouldn't even come up in the conversation. Because if I'm tuned in, why would I why would anyone question any of my bars or even tell me, hey man, you know what, that bar is whack. You know what I mean? Or it could be done a little better. You know what I mean? Have some positive reinforcement to allow creativity to still be created. We can't we can't ignore the fact that we have the talent that we like. Yo, I can write bars. You can write bars. This other person can paint. Like this person is a pianist. They're beautiful on a piano. Like there's so many different talents of so many different people. I'm not gonna tell this pianist, this pianist who's playing the keyboard or the piano. I'm not gonna tell them, yo, you're playing it wrong. You're on D minor and you should be on B this. But like, no, they are the ones who are talented. They are the ones that spent the time and the effort in wanting to know how to play the piano, and that's why that person is a pianist. So believing that I am going to tell this person what to do, it shouldn't even be allowed, which means we should not. Yeah, that's going to be a point that I should bring up that whatever that we believe in, that we shouldn't impose that to another person. Just like this whole situation of the ghostwriting. If you feel you don't have all of what it takes to be a battle rapper, please think twice about going out here and battle rapping, because when it comes to it, when it comes down to it, straight up, you only have yourself to blame if everything goes south. If everything goes to hell, you're to blame because you took it upon yourself to be like, you know what, I can't write this. Ray, give me some bars, bro. Like, anyway, we gotta let it go. Let it go, let it go. Anyway, shout out to Elsa, Disney. Oh my god, yeah. Now that song's gonna be playing in my head for the rest of the damn night. Oh no, no. Oh no, what have I done? I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I probably did it to you too. Oh, sorry. But anyway, but yeah, you gotta just let it go. You know what I mean? This whole ghostwriting, you just gotta let it go. The fact of if anybody wants to help you, it's cool to hear and critique certain things and be the person to like let you know, oh, I don't know about that. At least they're being honest and not trying to be like, oh well, I don't like that. You should write like this, and you know what I mean. Like trying to give you whole entire input bars or whatever, and then at the end of the day, what are they gonna want at the end? Like, yo, you beat them with my bars, bro. You beat them with my bars. Thanks, what's up? We won. We won. How much was it that we won? 5,000. I'm getting half. I'm getting half. I wrote that. So, and you performed it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like. It's horrible. Horrible. It's horrible. And no, I don't think Yoshi G took any bars from QP. I think, honestly, well, she had some interviews like maybe about a year or so ago, something like that, where she was asked a question about, her influences or who she sounds like or whatever. And she says she's like kind of like the female quantum physics, the female QP or whatever. I understood that because of how she raps. And then afterwards, within this past couple weeks or whatever, how this whole, QP on Yoshi G, it was, I just felt like that wasn't, it shouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? But I think Yoshi G doesn't she doesn't get her stuff ghost written. For a long time, I thought that. And I still do. I still think Yoshi G writes her own stuff. Maybe she had, QP overlook her stuff or whatever, but I personally don't think he was like, scrap all that. Here you go. You're gonna rap this. Okay, Yoshi G? Like, I don't think that happened. So, of course, he said, QP said that, he wrote her some stuff, but she never used it. So, and then he was, going down the line of, I wrote for this person, I wrote for that person, I wrote for other, so guys and girls, and like, he's like, yeah, some of them used it, some of them didn't, some of them used it exactly, some others just, said some of it and then cut off and then added some other stuff. Like, cool, you're making your money out there, QP. I want to see you in a battle. I want to, you are one of the best writers and pens out there. But you're kind of wishy-washy with your battles for the past few years. But that's okay. You know why? Because I'm hearing that QP is going to be battling soon, people. And I'm hoping that that's going to be some good stuff. Some real good material coming out of that. You know what I mean? But I just don't want to hear no ghostwriting back and forth, slander, or none of that. It's just it's just putting a downer on battle rap. We don't need downers on battle rap. We need elevated, we need elevated levels of us focusing on something better and newer for the future. Especially right now in battle rap. There's so much bad right now. There's so much negative and so many media outlets just on the negative, just running it. Yeah, we're gonna run this whole negative script throughout this whole like. Really? All because there wasn't like a battle or two. There have been battles that have been dropping lately, people. Why don't y'all focus on that? What? We're talking about Flico. We're talking about Riggs. Like, there's so many rappers out there that have battles that have been dropping lately. And if y'all just, you know what? That's what I'm gonna be focusing on for the next few weeks, people. Exactly. All these battles that's been dropping in between some of the big URL events and some of the big like RBE events and King of the Dat and so on and so forth. Out of all those events, how many of the battles drop online? So for the few that do drop online, I'm gonna start focusing on those. How about that? How about that? For the battle for the tournament, the Ultimate Madness 3 tournament, I'm gonna be covering that. I'm gonna cover that throughout the whole thing, from beginning to this and all. I'm gonna cover it all. But after the Ultimate Madness 3 tournament, before Gnome, because they're setting up for Summer Madness and Gnome, they're already setting up those cards. But before then, I'm gonna get on some of these battles that haven't been getting the looks. Yeah. I think I'm gonna be doing that because right now there's so much on. Oh well, this person was supposed to be battling on this league, and then he ended up like, yo, come on now. How much more do we need of this negative, just like constant on top bombardment of just continuously saying like, oh well, it's just always going to be negative. It will always be negative. There's never going to be anything good in battle rap. Are you kidding me? You know what? Y'all gonna see. What? What? Exactly. Y'all looking at me like This is the crazy guy. This is the crazy conspiracy guy. Yeah, Hydra Man. Yeah, that guy. He's a crazy conspiracy guy. He's the one that's saying that there is positive stuff in battle rap, but he wears a Slipknot mask and whatever, guys. Whatever. Just know, one day, y'all gonna see. There's gonna be an uprising. There already is an uprising of we're talking about talent from the women to the men, from the young to the new and the old. I'm telling you, there's a bigger mixture right now, bigger melting pot than there probably was back in the 2013, 2012 era. Maybe. Leave it in the comments to, let me know whether or not if you think that, this new era of female battle rappers and male battle rappers coming up, that this might be a better era than 2012, 2013? Let me know in the comments. But let's get back on to. I just want to finish a little bit of the ghostwriting thing because it just makes me feel like it's undermining the potential, the talent that these men and women really have, their originality in being themselves. It's just being bombarded by bull crap. It's just, I'm trying, people. I'm trying. I'm trying to take this into perspective and understand that this is one of those things that's just gonna pass. It's gonna pass. And when it passes, hopefully it'll pass for the good. Where it'll pass, it ain't gonna come back and slap somebody in the motherfucking head because they just didn't understand the fact that ghostwriting shouldn't even exist in battle rap. Oh, but I've been ranting. I could continue on about this ghostwriting thing. Me as a rapper, me as a writer, I feel I'm just like, if I ever put pen and pad, put pen to pad, and felt like I'm stuck, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out and skateboard or rollerblade. You know what I mean? Doing some grinds and stuff, grinding on some ledges or some rails. You know what I mean? Jumping some gaps, probably hurting myself or whatever. All type. I'm gonna do something active. I'm a read a book or what I mean. Do something productive. You know what I mean? Learn a couple new chords on the guitar. You know what I mean? I'll do something productive that my mind is not going to be thinking about the writing because I'll be doing an activity. I'll be out to working, what I mean, dealing with, the customers and stuff like that. Or I could be at home, and if I'm at home, I could be, focusing on something different, like, uh, you know, whatever it is, a hobby that you have. As long as you can occupy your mind off of this thing that is bothering you. You're writing and you're stuck and you can't get past this, writer's block. All right, cool. Put the pen and pad down. Go outside and ride a bike. Pause. You know what I mean? Go outside for a run. You know what I mean? Do something active. Go to your people's house, play some cards or stuff. You know what I mean? Chill for a little bit. And then when you come back to writing, guess what? You're not going to be in that black of being stuck no more. I'm telling you. Let me do this live real quick. But yeah, I feel that same way, that as long as we try to maintain that positive mind frame, a little bit of optimism, that at least we can move forward amongst all this BS that's going on right now. Because there's so much that's like because we're not like evolving fast enough or whatever, it's making battle rap just look bad. Like, oh well, these guys ain't doing these, these setups or these punchlines the way it's supposed to be done and stuff like that. Like, all right, people may argue about, Jag and his rap style, especially him against O-Red. But I'd like to be the one to say that even with some of the old rapping styles or old patterns or stuff like that, there could still be an evolution moving forward in rap, in artistically writing and making sure that we can move forward. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need this person. Like, yo, like I was saying, if I'm stuck, you know what I mean, and I can't move forward on my writing, I'm gonna try and do an activity or something. You know what I mean? Try to occupy my mind, try to occupy the time for a little bit, have my mind off of that, so that when I come back to it, I'll be inspired for something to create. Even if it's not that song, but it could be something else. It could be a new song. Even while you're working on this song, you can't get it straight or whatever, you can't get it right, you work on something else. And then literally while you're working on that something else, you have something that you can bring back to the table with this, with your original song. So it's just, you just got to give it some time, people. Give it a little bit of time, just a little bit of time, a little bit of time, and you'll be able to get out of that, that stuck hole that you're in, that you're like, yo, I can't write, I can't write better. I don't. Well, this is a way you can be able to write better. Have a hobby. Write a, read something, write something else. You know what I mean? Whatever, get on a bike, ride a bike, run, do some, something that you can get outside of your mind, get outside of your head of your writing. You know what I mean? It goes, it's the same thing for painters, painting, you know, composers, composing, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. You know what? I've been, concentrating on this for so much time. I need to stop, do something, occupy my mind on something else. Basically, restart, refreshing yourself, so when you come back to your composition, you'll have a refreshed mind, better eyes, a few more hours sleep. You know what I mean? All these things are possibility. Like, yo, maybe I didn't have breakfast. That's why my brain synaptics aren't working the way it's supposed to, so that I could be inspirational enough to, work on my material and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You can't work on an empty stomach, ladies and gentlemen. That's why there's breakfast. most important, the most important meal of the day, I believe. You know what I mean? If you don't have dinner, or you only eat once a day, and you're like, yo, I eat lunch and that's why I eat everything, and so on and so forth, or you just eat dinner or whatever. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. That's what gets your body moving forward for what you're gonna do. You add in the right nutrients, the right, proteins, minerals, and vitamins and nutrients that you need, that the body needs. Body needs electrolytes, people. What the body needs? Body needs electrolytes. Anyway, but anyway, it's still one of those things that we need so we can move forward. You know what I mean? Just think about a car. You can't run a car if you ain't got all the gas and oils that you need to run your vehicle. Unless you have a hybrid, electric car, hydrogen car, you know what I mean? Then you don't need no gas or whatever. But no matter what, you still need something to run that vehicle. So if you don't got no gas, how you gonna run that vehicle until the end of the day? And then you're gonna fill up the gas at the end of the day? Like, you should have filled up the gas in the beginning, you know what I mean? Or at least put something in the tank in the beginning to get that vehicle going, so that it can reach its next destination, so then it can fill up. It's the same thing with a human being. Same thing. I like to eat, some granola bars or some cereal or something like that in the morning, a bagel, you know what I mean? Something like that. And some milk or some orange juice or whatever. Something to try to have something in my belly that my body can feed off of. We need to burn that energy that we just finished eating. So if I got a little bit, that I could work with, that's gonna, take me till the next time I can eat. And if the next time I eat is dinner, then guess what? When I eat dinner, I'm gonna eat my dinner. But I got something that's gonna hold me until then. I don't want to drag the whole day on an empty stomach, nothing, nothing, bro. And then wait till the end of the day, and then finally eat. Nah, I think that we should concentrate on what we need to concentrate on. And if we need to, if we need to be properly fed the right way, and if we need, if we should not be walking around here with an empty stomach, people. You don't want to be, you don't want to be the one that, is like, you're cranky, you just woke up, all you're drinking is coffee, or all you're drinking is tea, or all you're drinking is soda or cappuccino or whatever. Cappuccino. But if the body isn't eating like some natural nutrients, like, apples, grapes, and, what I mean, something that, some type of bagels or something, how are you gonna like have any energy to move forward? You know what I mean? So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Do you eat? Do you eat breakfast every morning? Leave it in the comments, people. But yeah, welcome to the Battle Rapport. I am your host, Hydra-Man. You're a Slipknot fan of Battle Rap here, helping you catch up on Battle Rap. I'd like to say thank you to all the fans on Facebook. Thank you to all the fans on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and on Caffeine. I love all of you. I follow all of you, of course, because y'all follow me. Much appreciated. Um, but yeah, I think that because of us not really focusing on what we need to focus on, we're ending up messed up in this world. We're messed up in this world because people think ghostwriting is cool. We're messed up in this world because not all of us eat at least some breakfast in the morning. Walking out here like, you ain't eat no breakfast and now you cranky. You know what I mean? I know of a way to get rid of your crankiness. Eat some food. Have a granola bar or something. You know what I mean? And because of everything that's been going on, we need to be more optimistic. There's so much that could have been done last year to help people. That this year, let's work on that. Let's make this year better than last year. Every mistake that we did last year, let's correct them this year. Let's make sure it doesn't happen this year. And that next year, 2022, it'll be better than this year. A propulsion moving forward. That's what we need. Positive propulsion moving forward. That's what we need. I think I'm good. I'm good. I said what I said. I said my ghostwriting opinion. Like, I don't like it. It it got it, smoothed its way in, right in between the whole stuff about, eating properly, or at least, doing your body some justice. What didn't I just talk about? Oh, yeah. Should I refer to the bracket babies? Should I refer to the Ultimate Madness 3 bracket babies? Let's see. Ultimate Madness bracket babies. Yes. I'm done with the ghostwriting. Y'all already know my opinion on that. Let's move on to the URL. Live on Caffeine tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, you on YouTube, and you people on Facebook, y'all go ahead and check out Caffeine. It's a free app. Caffeine. Oh yeah, you beautiful people out there on Caffeine. Love you, beautiful people. But I'm letting the people over here on YouTube know that this caffeine situation is just as big as anything out there. Trust me, people. But anyway, let's continue on. Ultimate Madness numero 3. The bracket babies. We're about to get some bracket baby situation popping right now. Right now, right. Is that bracket baby? Let me see. Bracket babies. Oh yeah, that's right. But yeah, the bracket baby situation. I did my prediction a week ago. Um, And because of the situations that have been going on, um, weird enough, I did my bracket. I sent my brackets in. Um, my bracket. I only did one bracket, not two, three, or four. I only did one bracket. Put all money on one bracket. Doing multiple brackets with multiple uh, uh caffeine accounts, and you you could have the perfect, you hear me? You could set up the most perfect bracket and be missing one and be off by one battle or two battles, right? But then your second bracket will have those two battles that you missed on your first bracket. You know what I mean? Like things like that. You gotta have three whole brackets, three different logins, the login accounts, but then have one account that has every one of the brackets down, the T-Top, the Rum Nitty, the Serious Jones, the whole melting pot, but it's missing one battle that ended up being on another bracket that you had. And then the other bracket had you never know. That's why I put all my thought, all my feeling on this bracket. I still think, because we're going from the bottom of the card all the way up, even though I think they jumbled it up. But it's okay. It's okay, people. You already know what's up. I still think that what was it? Here we go. I still think that that New Jersey Twerk is gonna beat KCJ, but we'll see what happens. KCJ, you can mess up my bracket. You can mess up my 10K. I hope you don't. I hope you love me, KCJ. I hope you love me, KCJ. But please don't break my bracket. I'm trying to make 10 stacks here. I ain't trying to share it with nobody except for the love of my life. You already know. Um, but yeah, I think Twerk is going to beat KCJ. I think Swave Sever, Prep is gonna beat Swave Sever, even though I think, like I said, there's only like a handful of battles on this card that, the Ultimate Madness first round card, the Ultimate Madness 3 first round card that I think are very close. It could be either way. You know what I mean? Um, Twerk, I think is gonna end up battling Prep. So that'll be Prep Twerk 2. And I think that Prep is gonna beat him. You know what I mean? I think he's hungrier than New Jersey Twerk. But you know what? New Jersey Twerk might be hungrier than Prep is. Hey, like I said, this is another one of those battles that it could go either way. But I want to get past this first round. You know what I mean? I want to get past these first rounds because it just gets deeper and deeper. And okay, I have Drugs beating Yoshi G, and that was before this whole ghostwriting scandal happened. This was like literally a few days. Was it a few days or a week? 4 to 5 days prior to this whole, ghostwriting, QP versus Yoshi G ghostwriting. It's a total mess. It's a total mess. But this is my thought before that whole mess. I thought that Drugs was going to overpower Yoshi G with some of the angles that he could have took on her, thought bars, bringing up the brotherhood and all that before the controversy. Maybe with the controversy it might be a little bit more, but it could flip and Yoshi G could break my bracket too. KCJ could break my bracket. Yoshi G could break my bracket. Yo, even Swave 7 could break my bracket. Straight up. Straight up. It could be anyone. Anyone. But you know what? We're going to continue on. Serious Jones and Rum Nitty. I have Rum Nitty 2130. That was, before and after the controversy, because that's Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? That it's a tough dude to try and, think you can overpower with any type of. Okay, look, you could be this tall. Shotgun Shook like 6'6", 6'7", something like that. Shotgun Shook this tall, homie, and he was towering over Rum Nitty. But you think he ain't pulled some? He pulled cuz web on him. Like, I got him. Alley you got it. That's a rim rock. What? That was. Yeah, you already know that. You already know that though, because that ended up being a classic, people, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But anyway, T-Top versus Jack Boy Maine. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I think T-Top is going to beat Jack Boy Maine. 2-1, possibly 3-0. But like I said, Jack Boy Maine has been on a roll lately. He's been, you know, doing a lot of promotion, talking his ish, which he should, he deserves it, especially right now with him coming back. I believe that he might be able to, he's out here to put the brackets right now. You know what I mean? He's out here to the brackets, and if he does that, he messes up my bracket because I got T Top beaten. So, Jack Boy Maine, if you do what I think you're gonna do, which I hope you don't, because I'd like to win this 10 stacks as a fan of battle rap. Please don't mess up my bracket. Please, Jack Boy Maine, don't mess up my bracket. But anyway, I want to mix this one up. Cortez versus Official. I already said it before, people. Official possibly a 3-0. Gentleman's 30, though. It could be a gentleman's 30 because, it looks like, Cortez looks a little, a little flustered and frustrated right now. Looks like Cortez might want to, take some people out. And he might be looking ahead and trying to get somebody that I think he might be wanting to get, people. But I'm not going to say his name. But you know what? I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna say it anyway. Hey, Cortez. You want surf, homie? If you want Sue Surf, break this bracket. Break my bracket. Because I got Official beating you, homie. If you beat Official and make it all the way to $100,000, you know what I'm gonna say? You got it, homie. You got it. That's all I'm gonna say. You got it. I ain't gonna say nothing different. I'm gonna say, you got it. You got it. What did he get? What did he get? Sue Surf. Yeah. If Cortez wins this tournament, Cortez deserves to battle Sue Surf. Leave it in the comments below, people. Or share it to the world. Let the world know. Hydro Man from the Battle Rapport, I think, and I will say, if Cortez, the underdog of this whole entire thing, if Cortez wins the Ultimate Madness 3 tournament of $100,000, that he deserves to battle Sue Surf. Or anybody that he chooses for that matter. But of course, I think he's going to choose Sue Surf. Because what is Surf, hey, what you think Surf is going to do? If Cortez wins this whole tournament, what do you think Cortez is going to do? I bet you anything, he's going to be popping the bottle and be like, yeah, Cortez, you got that. I'm popping the bottle for you, homie. You deserve it. We going to battle. No. You know what I mean? That would make sense. That would be cool, too. You know what I mean? But Cortez, it's a hard, it's a hard thing from my point of view to think that you could get over official. It's hard, yo. I don't even know why y'all never battled, but it's cool because now y'all get to battle, and I hope since y'all gonna battle that y'all gonna go head to head. That y'all going head to head. This is $100,000 on the line, people. What? If I was in a tournament with $100,000, I'm going ham. I'm going ham. I'm going straight for the neck. Straight up. I'm going at everybody. But I'm not gonna use a ghostwriter. Why do you need a ghostwriter? You don't have enough. You don't have enough. Faith in your own talent that you need a ghostwriter. Get rid of it. Get rid of it right now. Get rid of it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You got enough talent in yourself that you don't need nobody helping you out with your material. You create it. You create the monster, the big talent that you are, whoever you are. If you're gonna be a battle rapper, then be in tune. Be in tune. Straight up. What do you think I'm doing? I created this show for a big purpose. To create a better narrative for battle rap, a positive narrative for battle rap. Because there's so much negativity out here. So because of that, I just want to finish up this whole tournament thing because throughout the whole brackets that I have, I only have one bracket, people. One bracket. I didn't do multiple accounts to have multiple brackets. Your best thing, your best game in this situation is think one bracket and try to make that bracket the best bracket that you can make possible. Yo, I think this person's gonna be this person. This person's been choking, so I think they're gonna lose. But you know what I mean? You gotta calculate. You gotta look at battles. You got to look at the interviews, see their eyes, see that they have the fire in them to continue on in this battle rap field, especially in a tournament for 100 bands, 100 stacks. Man, listen, I'm telling you straight up, people. There's a lot that needs to happen. A lot that needs to happen for everybody thinking that Rum Nitty's not gonna walk out of here with that $100,000. Woo! What? Facts, people. Facts, people. Let me see. This light. How about just do it like that? The light. No, you can't see me. You can see me now. Yeah, caffeine lighting is all off, but this lighting looks pretty good on this side. Hold on. How about the lighting now? All right, better. Subdued, but yet you can still see. All right, that's cool. I'm just helping out the people out there on caffeine. The camera is a little bit darker, a little bit tinted. I don't know. Gonna have to check that out. Gonna have to go into the settings on the camera, maybe have to lift the resolution up or something. But this is what you get. You know what I mean? I'm just a normal Joe or normal Dro. Hi, Joe, man. I'm just normal me. I love battle rap. I have a passion for battle rap. I love the fact that we have Minnesota Luke up there as one of the judges. I love the fact we have Battle Raps Fanatic Polo up there as a judge. I am happy about that. I'm happy that they have back up there Tony Bro. I'm happy about that. And how about the other one? The last one that you heard. Who is it? Who is it? I heard the dude from Philly. From Philly? Like, who? Who from Philly? What you talking about? Jay Black or something like that? You talking about Jagged J or something like that? No, 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 no. We ain't talking about that. Philly Freeway? Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. Philly Freeway is one of the judges at Ultimate Madness 3, numero 3, on URL Live on Caffeine. 3 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday, which is later on today. Well, it's midnight. Well, a little bit after midnight. But y'all already know what's up. This is just a beautiful thing that's happening right now. This is the best setup of judges right now, my opinion. We got Philly Freeway, who is like one of the best when it comes to freestyle, especially back in the day, early 2000s. You know what I mean? Especially like, yo, oh my God. Should I even get into the list? Nah, you know what? I'm not going to get into the list of Philly Freeway's songs or even his freestyles. Or, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that. Just knowing that he is in this as a judge, I'm happy. You know what? Philly Freeway, thank you and welcome to Battle Rap. Because right now things is popping off right now. But yeah, I am so happy that Minnesota Luke is up there as one of the judges. I am happy. Um, I hope he's following me. I know I'm following him. I left him a message and he left me a muscle emoji because I congratulated him. He's one of the judges, and he gave me a muscle, emoji, and I was happy about that. So I've accomplished something in battle rap. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all, but that actually did happen. I have a screenshot. Um, why do I feel like this? Like, hey, I think Minnesota Luke is a battle rap celebrity. You know what I mean? Why do I say he's a battle rap celebrity? Because he is one of the ones that created highlights and points of what we as battle rap fans just jump on all the time when battle rappers mess up or when battle rappers do good in battles. Minnesota Luke, he had them videos dropping whenever he felt like it. And even though he hasn't dropped in a long time, he hasn't, you know what I mean? He hasn't, I've seen him. I've seen him in battles. I've seen him in the back behind there. You know what I mean? I've seen him in some battles for what was it? I have seen Minnesota Luke in battles while battles were happening. You know what I mean? So he is still tuned in. Minnesota Luke, even though he hasn't dropped videos in a while, a long time, or whatever, Minnesota Luke is still tuned in, people. Trust you me, Minnesota Luke is tuned in. And he's been tuned in for a long time. Probably longer than Jay Black. Yeah. Probably longer than Jay Black. Not longer than Angry Fan, but hey, maybe longer than Angry Fan. You never know. You know what I mean? Shout out to Angry Fan, Caps. That's the dude right there. But yeah, the fact that we got Philly Freeway, we got Minnesota Luke, we got Battle Raps Fanatic, Polo, P-O-L-O himself, and then we got Tony, bro. That's what's up. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I can rest assured, people, this tournament is the best tournament from URL right now. Out of the 3 tournaments that they've been thrown up, this is URL's. This might be URL's fine. Like this might be it, people. This might be the make it or break it of URL. Not the make it or break it, but you know what I mean. Like this might be the propulsion system that's needed to elevate URL's talent pool. All these battle rappers to elevate them to the level that they need to be. How many people up here think that every single person on this card, on this tournament, in this tournament, is top tier? Riggs is top tier. Geechee Gotti's top tier. Casey J's top tier. Swamp's top tier. Twerk is top tier. Prep, yeah, Prep is top tier. Swave Sever's a legend. Sirius Jones is another legend. Rum Nitty, that's top tier. That's URL, and that's legend status. Like, yo, Drugs, he's top tier. If y'all don't think Drugs is top tier, look at Drugs versus Arsenal. That was top tier status in my eyes. If he wasn't, hey, if y'all, hey, kill me in the comments if you want, people, or show me some love in the comments, people. Let me know your opinion on Drugs and Arsenal. Do you think that Drugs was top tier before he battled Arsenal or after he battled Arsenal? Let me know in the comments. I think Drugs was top tier for the past couple years. Maybe the past couple years, Drugs has been top tier. He's gotten some names, people. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Ah, it's been a very rough week, people. There's been a lot of things going on. My tablet is, malfunctioning a little, and I'm gonna have to get a new tablet soon. I feel really bad. I mean, I'm hoping that, if anybody is willing to help, thank you. Any donations will help in trying to get me a new tablet. My tablet is a little malfunctioning right now. Um, and for anybody that knows me as the person that loves battle rap or the person that loves rapping, you know me. You know I don't like no ghostwriting stuff. The Drake situation blew up, and how many people really think that Drake writes everything? It's up to question now whether or not if Drake writes all his stuff. But he's an entertainer. Drake is a good entertainer. I would not put him up there as top 5 or top 10 writers. I would put him up there as top 10, entertainers. You know what I mean? Male entertainers. You know what I mean? But there's a lot that's been going on. Um, rest in peace to DMX. Rest in peace to Black Rob. And rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, Shock G. Mr. Humpty Hump himself. For the men that we've lost in rap, this is another sad week. I'd like to give a moment of silence to DMX, Black Rob, and Shock G, and Digital Underground. Rest in peace. Anybody that lost anyone close, rest in peace. Tomorrow will be a better day. We will believe that every day will be a better day. As long as we focus on that, it will always be a better day. So I'm going to let y'all go with that. Please do not drive drunk. Please Do not drive with a cell phone in your hands. Please do not drive distracted. There are other people on the road, mainly me too. You already know what to do, people. Out there in caffeine, YouTube, Facebook, all you beautiful, lovely people, you already know what to do. Exactly. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and good fracking night. Stay blessed. Well, stay safe, stay blessed. Hydra Man